So, we're back for part 3. Some people were offended by my take, Triumph is better than Off the Wall, but I think a lot of people were caught up in the headline, Triumph is better than Off the Wall, rather than what the goal of the video actually was, which was to show the growth and progression of Michael Jackson as a songwriter and producer, to highlight the often forgotten and underrated album, Triumph, and to have meaningful dialogue about the music. I honestly didn't think the post would get that much engagement. And I am happy because whether people agreed or disagreed or partially agreed, I think it sparked some great conversation. And for whatever it's worth, I feel like those few people who had negative comments about the headline instead of receiving all of the information that was in the video, those people I feel like are casual listeners. They're first to go to Off the Wall, they're first to go to Thriller. A lot of people don't actually know Michael Jackson's catalog. Michael Jackson from the Jackson 5 on Steel Town Records before they got to Motown, to Invincible, his posthumous releases, his demos, his live shows. Some other comments I saw were like this one here: without Quincy, there was no modern day MJ. Triumph had no magic. The last part, ridiculous. His comment touches on something I've heard throughout life as an MJ fan, equating the totality of Michael Jackson's career success post Off the Wall to Quincy Jones was just unfair to me. In fact, I think Q and MJ benefited greatly from working together. Q being later on in his illustrious career, having been touring with Dizzy Gillespie and Lionel Hampton, becoming one of the most sought-after freelance arrangers, working with Dinah Washington, Sarah Vaughan, Frank Sinatra, Count Basie, and many others. Then in the 60s, becoming the first African-American to hold a high-level executive position at a major label, on top of scoring so many movies and putting out his own instrumental albums. Up until that point of working with Michael on Off the Wall, Quincy didn't have great pop success, so much in fact that Epic didn't want Michael to use Quincy. They wanted Michael to use Maurice White from Earth, Wind & Fire to produce Off the Wall. Some other comments I saw talked about the mix and master of Triumph, which was done by Tom Perry. He recorded and mixed the record. I found this really cool article where he talks about Triumph took 6 months to make and they were working sometimes 12+ hour days. But more importantly, he talks about Michael as the driver and creative force behind his brothers and how phenomenal he was as a producer. These are all things that are a testament to his growth from working on Destiny to working with Quincy on Off the Wall, then working on Triumph, where it seems like he's in charge and getting his full musical vision across. This Place Hotel is my favorite song off of Triumph, and when remixing and doing my drum cover, I took a cool idea that Kevin Antunes did on the Immortal album, where he sped up and he added these cool breaks. There are just so many cool parts embedded in this record, man. Greg Fillinganes on keys, string arrangements, the horn arrangement.